Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, and welcome back to Music Mix Monday. Before we get started with our donuts in the morning, let's take a listen to what our song is for today. Alright, everyone, we had a rather longer clip today to start off on the right note, no pun intended. This is our first song of February called This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. I'm pretty sure most of you know The Greatest Showman and the singer of this pop song, Kiala Settle. This song really ties into our theme of being nice to yourself from SSR last week, and also Black History Month, which we will be getting into later on during this broadcast. I'm sure a lot of us can understand the song's message to just be who you are and that you are definitely worthy of love, no matter your appearance or society's high standards. So thank you so much to Isabella Pipkin from 7th grade for requesting this song. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Let's bring in Mrs. White and Mr. Igastani for some donuts in the morning.
Yes! Oh my God, Lucy, this is... I don't know. I'm kind of speechless because I really love this song. When I watched the movie, it was really fantastic. How about you, Mr. Gasani? Have you seen this movie before?
No, but I just think Lucy is so great at this.
Yes, he is. Yeah, she is. And I'm sure, Mr. Gasani, we're like starting at a good note today, this Monday morning, because of our Music Mix Monday.
Yeah.
And of course, Ari, we're going to see you in a bit because we have some announcements in your book, so we'll see you around, Ari. All right.
But I'm not Ari.
Oh, Ari.
Lucy.
I see Ari dancing around over here in the backstage. Lucy, I'll see you in a bit. Oh my God, it's Monday today.
Monday.
All right, see ya. Mr. Agasani, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing? Monday, another week.
I don't know. My mind is like
February.
Traveling somewhere because I love the song. I'm like, the movie is really, is really good. So that's why my memory of the movie is actually going back to that time. But good morning, everybody. And let's start off with saying good morning to our wizards, with Aubrey being the first one to say good morning, and Mr. Swift, good morning, wizards. Happy February. Yes, indeed, it is February. Woo! And Coach Craig says, good morning, wizards. February has begun. And I'm pretty sure everybody is excited because it's February, just like Mr. Maines. Good morning. And anyone know how many months have 28? What?
28 days. I think
How many months have 28 days? I'm not good at math, but yeah. There's only 1 month, right? Good morning, wizards. Mr. Arslan, good morning to you. And of course, Mr. Words Music Mix Monday has me jamming.
Oh, nice.
Definitely did. And so without further ado, good morning to everyone. Mr. Gisani, we'll start with our donuts in the morning. Here you go.
Good morning, wizards. It's Mr. Gisani, along with Miss White, for our donuts in the morning, our daily online news, uncut through streaming. But first, on this day in history, Tavion. There he is.
Hey, Tavion. I got a message for you in the private chat. But Let's hit it. Let's wait for the music. Hang on a second.
So, on this day, February 1st, 1960, there are protests against racial discrimination in North Carolina. 4 Black college students begin a sit-in protest against racial discrimination after they are refused service at a lunch counter in Greensboro, North Carolina. The sit-in movement soon spread to college towns throughout the South.
Nice. Thanks, Davion, for that on this day in history, because we're going to continue on with more history right after our on this day in history. Tavion, any shout outs for our friends today?
Have a great and wonderful Monday, everyone.
Thanks, Tavion. And Mr. Egasani,
Yes,
it is Black History Month
right.
for February. And so we are going to be celebrating Black History Month and, of course, American history in itself by celebrating these fantastic and amazing, inspiring individuals every single day of February. And we're going to bring in Rediet to introduce to us our first African American person we're celebrating today. Hey, Rediet.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and introduce us to our special guest.
The first African American we will get to know is Sadie Tanner Massell Alexander. Sadie was the first African American to receive a PhD in economics and in the U.S. in 1921. She was the first woman, not the first Black woman, but the first woman to receive a law degree from the University of Pennsylvania Law School. She was the first Black woman to practice law in Pennsylvania.
Great. Thank you for that first celebration of Black History Month person, Sadie Tanner Massell Alexander. We'll have more of these in the following days, so watch out for that. Thank you, Rediet. We'll see you in a bit for more announcement. And we'll pull in Chaz for our weather news. There you go. Hey, Chaz.
Hello.
Good morning. How's our weather like?
Today's weather is going to be our weather today is going to be around 65 degrees, overcast. The humidity is going to be 64%, and the sun rose this morning at 6:42 a.m. and will set at 5:22 p.m. Now, fast forward to tonight. Considerable cloudiness, 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, the humidity will be 84%, and the moon will rise tonight at 9:45 p.m. and will set at 9:28 a.m. So, here you go.
Awesome. Thanks, Chaz. Any shout outs or greetings today?
Probably shout out to probably all my teachers for helping me, just give me a little bit of a nudge to do better.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, 7th grade teachers. I like your shirt too. It's really bright.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
Chaz.
See you around, Chaz. And of course, let's celebrate who has birthdays today with Rediet. Here you go.
Happy birthday to Brayden L. on February 1. Happy birthday and enjoy your special day.
Happy birthday, Brayden.
Happy birthday, Wizard.
Yes. Happy birthday. And of course, we're going to go to our school schedule with Ari. Hey, Ari.
Morning, Wizards.
Good morning. I called Lucy Ari.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
I'm sorry. What's our schedule like today?
So today is Monday, February 1st. We have periods 1, 2, and 3. And the clubs today is anime, D&D, yearbook, math, and fantasy club. at 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we have periods 4, 6, and 7, the clubs of Yoga Club, Knitting, Chess Mythology Club at 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. Wednesday, we have async work at 8:30 to 9:50 a.m., then SSR at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Then we have study skills right after that at 11:15 to 12:55. On Thursday, we have periods 1, 2, and 3 with the clubs of Content Creators Club, Sci-Fi, D&D, Art, and Minecraft Club at 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. Friday, we have periods 4, 6, and 7 with the clubs of Current Events Club, Maker Club, and Game Club at 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. as well. On Saturday, we have Saturday School if you were invited. We have periods 1 through 3 at 8 o'clock to 10:50.
Great, Ari. We'll see you in a bit. We have an important announcement from Lucy, by the way. So I'm going to pull her in with our yearbook announcement. Go ahead, Lucy.
Okay, everyone, we're going off on a pretty serious note here. As you all know, this year has faced all of us with many challenges, which also includes challenges for the Yearbook Club. We in the Yearbook Club are tasked with making the entire, and I mean the entire, MSA yearbook from scratch, which is already difficult in of itself. That is why we are calling on help from you guys, the students, to please, I cannot emphasize this enough, remind your parents to check their emails. A couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago, I'm not sure, Mr. Prendergast, our yearbook advisor, sent out a parent square email to each of our parents about sending in yearbook photos. Now, we usually would have yearbook photos to use if we had stuff like picture day, but as you can imagine, it's currently distance learning and we can't take any pictures of you. Although I know some of you are embarrassed of being in the yearbook, I can relate to that myself. I don't like seeing myself in the yearbook. We in the yearbook club ask you to please, again, I cannot emphasize this enough, send in your submissions by February 26th. This may be the only picture of you in the yearbook, and we want to make sure that this year's yearbook best represents our school and our students. With that being said, please, again, make sure your parents check their parent square emails to make sure your photos fit under the guidelines that we have outlined. Like the slide says, please send your submissions and any questions that you may have to sPrendergast@magnoliapublicschools.org. We would really appreciate your help.
Great. Thank you so much, Lucy, for that. Once again, we will be reminding you every single day here in Donuts about our yearbook photos. So get that going. Here's some photo examples that you can follow. Make sure that it's exactly like what you see there with Coach Greg, Mr. Maines, Mr. Prendergast, and Mrs. Beck. They have the perfect example of the photo. So thank you, Lucy. We'll see you in a bit. And another announcement from Reddit. Here you go. Hey, Reddit.
Hey, join me, Lucy, Tavion, and Miss White in our first Wizard of the Day at 1:30 through 1:45 p.m. for Donuts in the afternoon. We're going to be talking about some fun stuff and also ask some fun questions to our Wizard of the Day. So head over to MSA Wizards channel on YouTube and have some donuts in the afternoon.
Thanks, Reddit. And of course, Reddit, we have me and Mrs. Watkins will be celebrating African Americans on our YouTube channel starting this Wednesdays from 4 to 5 in the afternoon. Our first guest is Dr. LeVar Watkins, a school counselor. So we will be having a kind of like a talk show in our Wow Education YouTube or my YouTube channel and on Facebook also. So if you're interested to be a part of the live Q&A on Wednesday at 4, please contact me or Mrs. Watkins to celebrate African Americans. And that's it. Mr. Agastani, we're locked in for this Friday.
8th grade.
Yep.
Okay, we need that 8th grader. Otherwise, we're going to pick a teacher. So this Friday, you guys, we have our half a dozen challenge. 6th grade, we have Maddie Hernandez. In 7th grade, Jacob Mari. And then 8th grade, we still don't have that student. So I know, teachers, be on your toes. You may show up.
Yep, I will recruit some, but I'm sure there should be by Friday. And last but not the least, for our words of wisdom, Ari, What's our words of wisdom?
Here's our words of wisdom for today. Freedom is a system based on courage. Harriet Tubman.
That's right, wizards. Freedom is a system based on courage. What does that mean to you? By Harriet Tubman. What Harriet Tubman is saying is that freedom is a gift that we should never take for granted. Maintaining our freedom requires the courage to make the right choices. That's the wizard way. When we choose to be dishonest, or when we choose to hate others because they are different from us, we sacrifice our freedom. The freedom to be all we are capable of becoming, productive and kind-hearted human beings. So today, wizards, remember Harriet Tubman and be courageous enough to choose freedom by making the right choices. With something to think about, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. It's going to be a fantastic day. Mrs. White, what is our writing prompt?
Our writing prompt is, and Ready is going to be back in here, share a time when you had the courage to do the right thing.
I remember a time.
Yeah, sure. Would you like to share with us that time?
I think it was in the 3rd grade. My best friend was in a wheelchair, and we were playing together at recess, and some kids came over and started making fun of her because of her wheelchair. Then I stood up for her and told them to back off.
Very
Nice.
courageous.
Great.
How
That's
about you,
good.
Ready?
Not that courageous, but just listening to my parents and doing the right thing.
Well, that takes
Hey,
courage
that's
to
courage.
keep listening to your parents, right?
Absolutely.
Great answer. Yeah, great answer, ladies. So type it in your chat box in your Zoom classes. Share a time when you had the courage to do the right thing. That being said, let's just pull in Tavion and Lucy. We're going to say bye-bye to everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great, fantastic day. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.